Good day and welcome to EJC News, your monthly recap of news items taking place across the East Jamaica Conference of Seventh-day Adventists. I'm Fabia Phillips-Lawrence. In the news, combined retreat well supported. SDA and police march for peace and preparations in high gear for camp meeting 2016. We'll take a short break.
Hello, Jamaica. My name is Brenda Walsh, General Manager of 3ABN Kids Network, and I'm looking forward to joining you at the East Jamaican Conference Camp Meeting and Leaders Summit from December 14th through the 18th at the Kencott SDA Church. Camp meeting this year is going to be special as we contemplate the theme, Transformed for Service. We're going to have a wonderful time together in the Lord, so plan now to join us. See you soon.
We are soldiers in the army. We have to fight, although we have to die. We have to hold up the bloodstained banner. We have to hold it up until we die. We are soldiers in the army. We have to fight, although we have to die. We have to hold up the bloodstained banner. We have to hold it up until we die.
Now the news in detail. It was a fruitful and worthwhile combined women and family ministers retreat in October as all were encouraged to embrace the transformed life going forward at the special event held at the Holiday Inn Resort in Montego Bay. The retreat was organized by the Family and Women's Ministers Department of the East Jamaica Conference of Seventh-day Adventists along with its planning committee. Family, Women's, Children, and Adolescent Ministries Director, Elder Claudette Genus, encouraged those who attended to ask God to allow them to adjust in order to receive a blessing for the weekend.
So I'm asking you just now to adopt an attitude of adjustment.
Having received a powerful charge from guest speaker Patrice Williams-Gordon, who is an author, inspirational speaker, and TV personality, she did not disappoint those who took the time out to gather for the special weekend. She encouraged church members to embrace the transformed life in Christ and not let the weekend be considered a waste. Based on her special messages, participants demonstrated a willingness to take the necessary steps to live a better life in Christ.
After having explored the necessity of wanting to embrace. Did you get that last night? That's all I wanted to do, to want to embrace the transformed life. I want you today to recognize that the transformed life as it is sometimes presented can be intimidating. It can make you feel helpless, like you don't even want to start. But my aim today is to allow you to recognize that if you want it, you have it.
AJC President Dr. Eric Nathan, who brought greetings in one of the many sit-ins, commended Elder Genus and her team, noting that the family life is a critical element in today's society.
We are blessed in having Sister Genus to lead these departments. And she has a powerful way of involving the membership of the church to join her in making these departments outstanding.
The presentations that ensued over the weekend involved topics on wanting to follow but forced to lead with Sister Yvonne Bignell, mental health issues with Ms. Jahil Brooks from the Jamaica Mental Health Advocacy Network, legal rights of women with Sisters Donna Parker and Merlene Terrell, and how to treat your spouse with Sister Jacqueline Hall. Breakout sessions were also held for men, which was coordinated by Pastor Manley Phillips. Sessions for the Gems were coordinated by Sister Yvette Castell, while those for the younger jewels were coordinated by Sister Tashika Francis. The recurring feature for Women's Ministries Retreat, Dewdrops, was not excluded and was the starter item on Sabbath and Sunday morning. In the early morning hours, persons assembled quickly and quietly by the seaside to meet with God. Short thoughts, testimonies, and prayers served to recharge those gathered in a most appreciated moment. EJC and police officers partnered to carry out a peace march in sections of the volatile West Kingston. In recent times, sporadic gunfire claimed the lives of several, including a 2-year-old girl, and has injured more than a dozen persons. The police say the violence was gang-related. Early October, EJC officers, along with church members and the police, led a march through two of the most troublesome communities in the area, Tivoli Gardens and Denham Town, to identify and give support to members of the communities who were affected by the recent spate of violence. They also distributed food, toiletries, and magazines. The march was organized as part of the conference's Week of Generosity and Day of Kindness being celebrated that month. During one of the many stops on the tour, EJC President Dr. Eric Nathan expressed sympathy towards those who were still reeling from the pain caused by the loss of their loved ones.
We are here today because we understand that there are lots of hurts and pain because of the crime and violence in our community, in our society. And we are happy to be able to join in partnership with the security forces of Jamaica. And we're happy to be able to come in this region.
Among the several police officers who were present were Deputy Commissioner of Police George Quaylo, Assistant Commissioner of Police Asan Thompson, Commanding Officer of the Division Superintendent Howard Chambers, along with other senior police officers and rank-and-file members of the force. When given an opportunity to speak, ACP Thompson said the police were happy the Adventist Church approached them to organize the march as they feel comfortable working with the church.
They ask us to partner with them in what they call a day of kindness. And what we are giving to you is to show you today that we are giving ourselves to you and to the church today, and we feel happy to be part of this day of kindness.
In bringing greetings as well, Family, Women, Children's and Adolescent Ministries Director at EJC, Elder Claudette Chinas, encouraged residents to take care of the children. Apart from the 2-year-old that was murdered in the area, a 5-year-old was also shot and injured.
We invite you to continue to train your children in the ways of the Lord. Make sure that they are attending church. Make sure you are sending them to school. And make sure that you are giving them all the love and care in a crime-torn world.
Ministerial and Community Services Director Pastor Wadsworth McAnuff, under whose portfolio the Day of Kindness fell, offered prayer for those who gathered at one of the spots the team stopped. Also bringing words of greetings at other locations visited were EJC's Executive Secretary, Pastor Linton Williams, Treasurer, Elder Donmin Giles, Sabbath School and Personal Ministries Director, Pastor Carl Cunningham, Youth Director, Pastor Ray Davis, Communication Director, Elder Philip Castell, and local pastor, Kanai Lumsden. Preparations are in high gear for the annual camp meeting, which is scheduled for December 14 through to 17. The special session will also segue into the annual Leaders Summit on December 18. Both events will be held at the Kencott SDA Church. Guest presenters include Sister Brenda Walsh from 3ABN's Kids Time and Dr. David Newton from the Greenville Medical Center in New Jersey. A special invitation message was sent.
Hello, Jamaica. My name is Brenda Walsh, General Manager of 3ABN Kids Network, and I'm looking forward to joining you at the East Jamaican Conference Camp Meeting and Leaders Summit from December 14th through the 18th at the Kencott SDA Church. Camp Meeting this year is going to be special as we contemplate the theme, Transformed for Service. We're going to have a wonderful time together in the Lord, so plan now to join us. See you soon.
All are invited to attend the daily seminars and presentations, along with the required 2 delegates from each church. Parents, teachers, and students from the Kingsway Kindergarten, Preparatory, and High School gathered at the Kencott SDA Church to celebrate the academic achievements of students of that institution during this month. Students were recognized for their outstanding academic achievements in their respective classes for 3 consecutive terms in the 2015-2016 academic year. These students were handed their certificates and trophies. 36 students made it to the honor roll for the lower schools, schools by consistently maintaining an overall average of 90% to 100%, while 60 students made the honorable mention list by maintaining an overall average of 80 to 89% for the 3 terms in the 2015-2016 academic year. For the high school, 32 maintained an overall average of 90% and over, while 16 made the honorable mention list at that level. The final Religious Liberty Workshop for Zones 1 through to 4 for this year took place in early October in the EJC Conference's boardroom. Religious liberty leaders, along with pastors, turned up to attend this meeting, which featured topics on the church ambassador, the latest strategy in the Religious Liberty Department with Jamaica Union representative in that area, Elder Nigel Coke, the role of the religious liberty in last day events with NCU's Dr. Robert Wright, and challenges being faced by SDAs in the workplace and how to mitigate them with Attorney-at-Law Sister Carla Ann Roper. And for a look at events to come in the month of November and onwards, please visit our website at www.ejcsda.com and subscribe to our mailing list. And you can also have a look at our Facebook page and follow us on Twitter and Instagram at EJCSDA. And that caps this month's edition of EJC News. God bless.